Hey guys, I'm just going to do a quick video on sort of the lighting aspect of church. So the main lights for the hall, these ones up here, are controlled here by this switch and dimmer. So during worship, you know, we basically want to have this dimmed right down, as almost as dark as possible, and switched off would be fine as well. But during speaking, when people are trying to read, we have that up a bit higher. It's just we want people to be basically almost unaware of the person next to them, so they can have a private time with God. And the same with the volume of the service. We also want that loud enough that you can't hear the person next to you singing, so you're unaware of them and you can get lost yourself with God. So as you can see here, if I turn down the lights, there's no extra lighting. So if I had the lights turned down there, here you'd have lots of shadows on the people's faces on stage, and you'd struggle to see them. They have really black eyes and they look like they've been beaten up a little bit. So this is why we have extra lighting. So we turn here, we can turn on our lights, our LED lights here, which are already on, and turn on our main light. So when we turn on our main lights here, these two switches, they turn on the big ones up top. You can hear them turning on and calibrating now. So, but at the moment, all the lights are on. You can see on this top screen here, on these things, you can see little light flashing. That means they've got power and they're receiving signal, but they're not on. So to turn them on, I've got my lighting desk here. So on the lighting desk, this is a basic lighting desk and we will be upgrading pretty soon, but you've got this blackout button there. If I got blackout, means everything's blacked out, returns home, like it's off. So I press off, but I've still got no lights. And the reason I've got no lights is because I haven't selected a scene yet. So if I select the scene, you can see all the lighting's on. So my backlights, my little movers, these top lights are now pointing. And you can see that if I press blackout again, you'll see that those lights disappear. And I'll press blackout again, and you can see how the movers come in. And see how those moving lights come in over time, because they return all the way home when we go blackout. So if I just go through the scene, so if I press, I'm on scene 1, but if I press scene 1 again when it's already selected, and you can see that it's selected on this little LED screen, which you can't see because it's hard. If I press scene 1, it goes to blackout. So no scene selected. So if I press it again, you've got it come on. Okay, and that light comes in late. So instead of pressing blackout when we want, say we're doing a video, we press this button here, dim. If I press dim, I'll show you. Dim, see, it's almost like a blackout. It just dims it. If I go back to 1, a lot brighter, dim. So that's really what we do when we watch videos, dim. So it's a really dim sort of feel without having the movers come in and out. And you can also see that I've got the moving lights here. They don't turn off, they turn to the ground in a different red fashion, and this one up here turns green. So it just really adds a little bit of atmosphere to that, and the one over there turns red. A little bit of atmosphere to that light instead of just totally off. Now before service, we do use this button called Ceiling Atmosphere. So if I press atmosphere, you'll see now that the lights go onto the roof. I'll turn these lights down so you can see it a little bit better. And the little ones are moving around a little bit, so you can see everything just moving, adding a bit of life to the before church and after church sort of feel. So if I can go through different colours here too, so I'll go back to 1. Right, now I'm going to go to 2. See how it's changing colours, a little bit orange. 3, which is green, purple, blue, just moving up. I go centre, the pink, ceiling atmosphere, and then number 8, dim. Mostly we just sit on number 1. But if I had a really upbeat song and I was, keen, I could sort of go with a beat. Boom, 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 boom. And change it, and add a bit more atmosphere than just that. Now it's up to you as you're doing the lights. You might want to be a bit more fancy or not. And you can also do a lot of programming. I'll do another video on how to do some basic programming as well.